Hello everyone and welcome back to today's video. So today we are doing a treehouse stilted home that is basically based around this tree. So I started off thinking I could do it with just raising at the foundation, but obviously we want it floating up in the air, so I have to go up to the second floor and actually make the tree bigger as well. We're going to put in the shape of the house, which is supposed to be kind of like all bits and pieces all put together to make one house. So we've got like odd little bits and pieces sticking out. So we've got like the little round roof area, and then we have these pieces like counter arching over the other bits and pieces to make balconies, and we're supposed to be using the tree to sort of be our big counterweight to make sure this build actually doesn't collapse and fall over, which it probably would collapse and fall over because it is probably heavier than the tree itself. But I thought it'd be something fun, something different as well from all the normal houses as we wait for today. Today is the day that we get Snowy Escape and we can actually spam the Sims community with Japanese builds. I have so many things I want to do with the new split level like thingy tool that I want to try out doing. I want to do a really cool modern home with it for next week. I cannot wait because I actually thought this would be. I started off making this quite modern, which in the end I was just like, it's not quite what I wanted to go with. So we're putting it in all these modern windows now. Some of them will stay, but other ones will change into the windows we're using here for the little older bit. And I thought that was a little bit more appropriate for this type of build. I did want to use some of the big windows for the views that you get onto the beach, because this is on the island in Windenburg, because I thought it'd be quite nice, like secluded little lot that you could have a tree house, home, whatever, whatever it's called. And we've also got some fun stairs up as well. I did want to have like pillars that went up to the third floor, but it just wasn't working for some reason, even though I was picking ones that you could move to different levels, which I don't know why. I don't know whether it's just my game that was being funny, but I did want to have some sort of supports for this bit that's kind of sticking right out, because it'd probably collapse. But it is The Sims, we don't have to be too realistic, and obviously putting in some safety barriers around as well, because we don't want the Sims falling off. And we are gonna jump into our different layouts soon, because downstairs we actually, like, the first floor that you go into is actually where all the bedrooms are and a little study area, and then on the first floor on the first floor we have our living area and our kitchen, and then on the top floor we have like another like sitting area and sort of cat space as well, because obviously I have some pets. So the inside has got some wood paneling, which is also on the outside as well, that kind of made me think this house should be styled a little less modern as what I was going for, but not so old. We're using these ugly cats and dogs couches that I love using in like 80s houses, but I'll kind of try and get a good mix. Using some of the season stuff in here was a good choice. We use some of the sofas and actually bring in some of the purple colour for in here, which goes nicely with all the warm tones we've got. And I kind of wanted to have some sort of like wood and sort of reclaiming stuff. So we've got some like of the more like handmade ornate type of furniture in here, and also we've got like the old sleeper coffee table, and we've got this old rug as well, which kind of fits nicely into the space, and some of the older sort of looking furniture as well, using some more of the bookshelves that have a little bit more ornate detail on them. And I also want it as though you could kind of come here as like a holiday place as well. So we've got some like games and stuff, so it's got like Don't Wake the Llama in the living room, and then upstairs we have some of the woodworking stuff and candle making stuff as well. So you wanted to play like they're in the nature and living off the land. So it's kind of the vibes we're going with. We've got some of the Discover University chairs, dining chairs as well, which kind of fit with our old theme, and putting up I think it's the laundry day like wreath that always reminds me of garlic for some reason, even though that should be like a vampire thing. But we got that on the wall as well, just to have some rusticer things, because it got love a good warm rustic wood cabin, modern wood cabin vibe. Except not a spooky wood cabin vibe now, because now we're in November, so it is Christmas ahoy. With all the shops, even though they're shut, just having Christmas stuff, because that is very strange at the moment. We're back to where we were in like July or June, July time, so only a few shops are open, and random things are open as well, which you wouldn't think are open, but at least there's some things that you can go and do. Had my first Christmas coffee, which is also good. Starting thinking of Christmas stuff as well to buy, even though you can't go and get anything physically. But it's always be prepared in case we're never let out ever again, even though I still have to go into work, which is a little bit strange, but anyway. And this is our kitchen, so I did consider putting the kitchen where the living space is, but then I thought having a proper like room for the kitchen would probably be better. So we're using some of the older cabinets from Parenthood, and we've got like the big like inductor fan over our like more traditional like gas fire, not fireplace, a gas up cooker, and a few older bits and pieces as well. It's quite a large kitchen, so there's plenty of space for the Sims to make stuff, and we've got all the amenities as well in there. We also have a breakfast table in here, so you can, the Sims don't want to go into the living area, they could also go and eat wherever they wanted. And then obviously, because it's quite old, and I thought because it's only got like wooden walls and stuff like that, we need some radiators. Gotta love it, some radiators. And I thought the copper colour would fit this house very nicely, because it's a little bit, it's got some orangey tones going throughout, so that is a nice colour to go with our grey walls as well. And we have our little table in the middle because the space is quite wide, so I thought it would be nice to have a little preparation table. And we have our little dining table around one where we have the window as well. There's not actually that much like curtains in here because we're high up, so I thought we don't need as many, but we do have some about in the like living spaces as well. We do put blinds. We put blinds in. That's right, I remember now, because they were the same colours as well as the work surfaces, which is a miracle in this game. And then downstairs we have our little snug office area, which has some more bookcases and the bay window seats as well, because we thought it'd be nice to utilise those 4 windows, so you can sit there and read a book or do some work or something like that, get all cozy and watch the world go by. So we've got a few of the open bookshelves, which I thought was add some extra detail, so we don't have to put too much clutter items in here. And then we've got a older PC as well, which adds to our older theme. We've got a few bits and pieces on the wall as well, so I thought I'd put like the diploma, a little map and some odds and ends, and the older looking mirror as well, and some swords, because you know we might as well have some swords, and obviously gotta have a fluffy rug somewhere because you have to keep cozy. And I was trying to put in a plant because it's kind of what what the space needed, but I think we sneak one in there when we scale it down, and then we'll put some little curtains up which kind of space out to make it look as though they've been slightly drawn across. And then down here we have our big bathroom, our family bathroom, and we also have a little bathroom in the master bedroom as well. So this has one of the older showers in here, and then we have the older bath, and then one of these showers from Discover University, because I do love that wall shower, and we're getting some more wall showers as well. Yeah, gotta love some wall showers. There's so much more versatility with them. So we've got the same cabinets and stuff as we do in the kitchen, and then the old style toilet as well, just to add to the theme. And we actually have black windows down here because on the outside we have this like rustic like roofing, which I thought were quite nice texture to add on the outside. So we've got some darker windows down here just to match with the lighter colour. Instead of having the wood everywhere, you do have the wood inside, which I thought would be quite nice in the bathroom, so you could use some darker bits of furniture to contrast with it. So there's the two bedrooms that are down here. There is a double bedroom for 2 kids, and then we have a master bedroom. So because it's such a big area, I thought it'd be quite nice for the 2 of them to share. And we have some built-in wardrobes, and we've got plenty of space to have toys, and we have the cardboard dollhouse as well, which I thought would be quite nice in this sort of type of house because it's all like put together. And then we've got this old wardrobe slotted in between as like an old bit of hand-me-down furniture. So we've got a few different like bits and pieces in here. It's kind of like all a little bit mishmash with our eco-living beds as well, which are kind of fit in with the handmade kind of things, the vibe we're going for. So we've got a few different bits and pieces, and we've got a craft table as well, which I thought was quite nice to put on the end of the actual desk, so you can either do homework or you can make some crafts. And obviously we've got to cover the walls in stuff so it looks as full as possible. And because we've got a gap under there, I thought it'd be quite nice to put like the sports equipment under there, so it has a little bit more detail. We've got an old like kids high chart and a few old like a random mix of like, different aged posters because they've just kind of kept them up on the wall. And then finish this room off. It'd be nice to have a rug in here. I was trying to get one that fit over the 2 beds, which doesn't quite fit over, but it was the best option we had. And then in the master bedroom, we're going for like a more dark colour scheme in here with the nice cats and dogs like quilted bed with the old bed posts, which makes it nice and cozy and goes with our windows as well. And adding in the extra bathroom because I was like, if there's going to be like 4 Sims, they're all going to want to use the bathroom, so we might as well make an extra one. So we're going to all the dark kind of things. I know the the brown wardrobe doesn't quite fit, but it's kind of imagined that it should have gone in the kids' bedroom, but they actually made them have like built-in wardrobes, and it kind of goes with the picture frames as well, so it ties in eventually. We've got like a freestanding mirror, we've got some of the upcycled looking chairs in here as well, just to make it look as though it is. We've got some more like hand-me-down homemade stuff that kind of fits with everything, and obviously putting all the bits and detail around. I was trying to find some like bits and pieces I could put here, so I just put another like I don't know what the like basket with the cushions and the blanket on there, so you could put some extra bits and pieces on the bed, like a throw or something like that. And then in the hallway, obviously we've got to have have some rugs. I actually put the 3 set of rugs from Jungle Adventure, which I haven't used in ages, because I thought that'd be quite nice to like cover up the this space and make it as though make it more cozy, because the space is quite open, and we have our little L-shaped stairs, which obviously has to have a plant and the box underneath as well, and all the shoes and everything, and obviously a radiator, because we love a radiator, and Jerry. I haven't used Jerry in ages as well, so I thought that'd be a fun, like, he used to own the tree house, so he is on the wall. And then up here I thought it'd be quite a nice space as like a more chill space. I was gonna put like a foosball table and stuff in here, and then it kind of turned into a maker space. And then the outside as well was good for a maker space. So we've got like a cat tree, we've got the new fireplace as well, which kind of fits in with the vibe of the house. Obviously all the cat stuff as well, which I always put bowl out for cats, because I think they need food in a bowl, because a normal cat would. So we've got this is the cat's lounge basically up here, and then we have a candle maker and the woodworking table, and then outside we have the flower arranging table and some planters, and we also have a wind turbine as well, because I thought there wouldn't be anywhere to hook up the electricity in this house, so they've had to have like wind turbines, and you could add in a water collector as well. That would fit nicely on here, especially if you wanted to change the roof into like solar panels as well, just to make it extra eco. But this room has like the best views, so I didn't want to cover up that corner too much, but I thought putting a nice plant in there would just add a little bit. And we've obviously got some curtains that you can draw across, or pretend that the Sims can draw across. we never actually have a function for curtains in The Sims, except for them to look nice, because no Sims draws a curtain. I think these shoe racks are actually becoming into use, where we actually get a snowy escape. You can actually like take your shoes off when you go in the house, because of the Japanese tradition things. So, and we have a beehive outside as well. And then the other balcony, I thought it would be just a nice like sitting area, and we have some of the lights as well across, because we've got 2 pillars. It is a good thing to put across them, and especially as they're actually spaced out correctly, to put something there. And then I thought it'd be nice to start putting some greenery on the walls as well, because we have a green roof, so it would kind of grow up into that and make it a little bit more overgrown and lush, and as though it's been there for a while. And we've got some drain pipes as well that kind of, you have to imagine that they connect together and go down. And we have some plants growing on the outside as well, which I haven't done it in a while, like using the Jungle Adventure hanging plants, just to make it look as though to have some more greenery about on the build, and not so many flat walls. And then underneath we're going to put a load of plants and everything, and then you could technically use this space underneath the house to use as a sheltered area to grow things. And I didn't want to have the trees and stuff actually go into the build, so I was trying to make sure I was picking trees that actually fit under the house, so you're kind of pretending that we're up in a somewhat canopy of trees, and having overgrown grass all under there as well, so there's like a natural pathway, and have some of plants growing up on the pillars as well just to make it look as though this tree house has been here for some time. And we have been sort of tending the area around where the trees are. So it's cut grass there, and then some more wild flowers and stuff, but you kind of get this nice like natural hallway between under the stilts up into the actual house itself, and make a little bit more of a pathway with some dirt and some of the pebbles as well, just to make it look as though there is Sims have trodden a well-trodden path by the Sims, and that is our house. So we'll jump into some screenshots so we can see a little bit more. I had to move the tree out of the way so we can actually see all the different areas, but we can get a closer look. So this is our living space, and you can see all the way through to the hallway, which I actually just put in a few bits of laundry and pots and stuff from Eco Living, which kind of adds nicely. And our kitchen area and our upstairs, trying to get some of the views as well out of there, and then downstairs into our study and our bedrooms and our bathroom as well, which is nice and pretty. So I hope you enjoyed this build. If you did, feel free to give it a like, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye.